I opened Obsidian, stared at an empty vault and closed it again several times. The app Obsidian was never the problem though. It was that I had no idea what I wanted to collect with it. So I was missing a clear structure, an idea how could I set up this structure. So getting started with Obsidian, you have basically two options. You can either start on a blank vault and blank page and then create it by yourself. Or you could just go out there, search for templates made by others, YouTubers, whatever, content creators, and try to use them. But to be honest, this has a high chance to fail because it is not your structure. It does not meet your personal individual needs. So today in this video we will learn how we can co-create with AI a specific vault that meets our requirements. Then we will go through how we can synchronize our vault through several devices and also how we can have our vault analyzed by AI if we want to do so. So now let's jump right into it and start with the creation process of our vault. Okay, so now let's use the prompt. I will just paste it here and we are good to go. So the first question is, what do you want this vault to do for you? So here we have a few options: a thinking space, a personal memory, a working system maybe, or something else. I would start with a thinking space for me now. The second question is, what form do things usually arrive in? So here we can see books, articles, talks, videos, and half formatted thoughts. I want a combination of 1 and 2. 6 months from now, how do you actually come back to a node? That's a good question. Do we want to search it? Do we want to browse it? Do we want to have a pattern structure? For here, I will say browse. Who is this vault written for? Right now, it's just for me. And now here he is asking us how detailed should the readmes be, and the readmes include a instruction how we can use these templates or the vault, how we should use it, and he asks us if we want a one-liner or a enough detailed description. I would say a detailed description with rules, conventions, and also examples. That could be helpful. Now, does a Spark ever graduate into its own node you keep coming back to and editing? Let's say yes. Some ideas earn their own node and keep growing. Okay, now he's finished. He has everything that he needs and he is proposing us a first structure. So the structure is a stream, folder, sources, ideas, and templates. The templates include then the MD files, the templates for each of these folders. As we can see, he has a template for source nodes and idea nodes. So now we could ask him, what is with the stream? What do we include into the stream folder? But here he already says stream is 1 file per day, not 1 per Spark. Okay, but what do we capture for this day? So we could give this now as a feedback to him. Here is all the convention information, etc, etc. Pushback where it's wrong. We will do this. Now our feedback is, okay, so what is the stream folder for? I also want to start journaling actually, and also include some gratitude questions or activities for every day. Could you include this into the stream? And what I forgot additionally, we are expecting a baby in 9 months and I want to track the pregnancy information, what I need to buy to build, medical guides, videos, and also my feelings and thoughts. Can we include this too? Now let's see what he will respond. Okay, now the response. Stream is just your daily file, 1 node per day, dated, where the fast stuff lands, not 1 file per thought. You open today's node, dump the Sparks as a bullet, close it. The folder sorted by file name, blah blah blah. So journaling fits it perfectly. That's what we wanted to know. Same file, different section. Nothing new to file, nothing new to decide. Okay. Here is a revised daily note. So we have a date, we have our Sparks, our journal part, and also this newly gratitude caption. 3 things I'm grateful for today. 1 person who made today easier. 1 small thing I want to do again tomorrow. That's quite cool. Let's leave it for that now. Now, as for the pregnancy part, he recommends us to actually create a new folder. Not because it's a topic, but because it's the only thing in the world with a deadline and a to-do list attached. Okay. So here he already included checklists, what to buy, what to build, and question for next appointments. Okay, so now here's the updated full structure. We have the stream for daily notes, Sparks, journals. We have our sources for our books, articles, talks. We have ideas. And we have the pregnancy log, let's call it like that, and also the templates for these different types. I hope you have a good understanding now that it is quite easy to go through this process and have your first vault created. Now let's look into the vault the AI has created, how it looks like, and how we can then integrate it into our Claude if we have it, and also connect it to Claude Code. Now let's have a look into Obsidian. This is the starting point. Here we can create either a new vault from scratch, or like we just did, open the folder that we just downloaded from Claude. Now I saved the folder on the desktop and named it Test Vault YouTube. Let's open it and look into it. So now we can see our vault and the overall README file for each of these folders. Now we won't go through it in detail, but you can imagine it's quite clear, quite detailed description on how it is thought to be used and what the general idea is, how the structure is, the convention, etc. Now let's just look into specific templates. For example, we have a structured template for our daily with the gratitude questions. Of course, we can now adjust it and include questions that we want to have manually or through AI, which I will show you just in a minute. And here is the idea template, the sources template, so on and so forth. Let's look into the pregnancy tab. We can see here a more detailed log with the weeks, where we were, who attended, what happened, numbers, measures, what they told us, maybe the doctor's appointment, etc. This could be quite useful. Then additionally, we have here the checklist that we can then just add, for example, a bed, a chair, or whatever I want to build, and then obviously I can check this off after I did it. So that's actually quite cool, and compared to starting with a fresh new page and no structure, this can be really helpful, and I hope this will reduce the fear of starting with Obsidian. Now, as I said in the beginning, the vault is basically a folder structure with MD files integrated in each folder. So this is the real advantage. You can use Obsidian completely locally. No cloud sharing, nothing. But Obsidian offers a cloud synchronization that you are able to use Vault and Obsidian on your iPhone, on your iPad, everywhere where you go. But here's a way you can also do it without having the subscription. You can basically just use your Vault and copy it to your cloud provider that you use, for example, iCloud or Google Drive. And then on your mobile phone, you can just open the Vault in your cloud storage. So we move this folder now just to the iCloud drive, and we will reopen Obsidian. Now this time we will just open the vault, go to our iCloud drive, just choose the folder, and now we have opened it again. So this is actually quite cool if you want to have your vault everywhere you go on each device. As for the last part and the third part, you can connect your vault with AI and then have AI analyze your thoughts, your ideas, and also maybe co-iterate and co-create together with, for example, Claude Code. But first of all, as for a disclaimer, please think about what information and personal information you want to share with AI. Now there are two ways to approach it. First of all, you don't do it at all. And the second one is you just use the MD files or create a specific vault with only the private and sensitive information, and another vault with your, let's say, public information or ideas and thoughts that you want to share with AI. Therefore, you can link one vault to Claude and keep one private. Now let's look into Claude. How can we link our vault? In this example, I will just use example vault for This Is Hardy. Now we switch to Claude Code. Here you can see already my vault or the folder is attached. Now I can just ask him whatever I want. Read my vault, find the last video that I've created, Ali Abdal 7 video challenge, and create an infographic or a prompt for an infographic for Claude Studio. Let's just do that as an example. Now he's reading my vault, trying to identify where this transcription is. He found it, he's reading it now, and now he's preparing basically the prompt for Claude Studio. In the meantime, if you did not check out the latest video we are talking here about, go check it out. There I explain what my experience was after doing the 7 video challenge of Ali Abdal. Okay, here's the prompt. Obviously it's Claude Design, not Studio, so sorry for that. So we will just copy it and paste it into Claude Design. So let's see what we will get. Okay, so here's the generated output. Now the infographic of the last video, as I said, if you didn't see it, go check it out. But that's actually quite crazy. And what I wanted to show show you in this example is not how great the infographic now looks. What I wanted to tell you is that it is, first of all, quite easy to create your own vault, and then afterwards you can just really facilitate and use Claude Code to have it read, maybe analyzed, and also then processed for other usages, like in this example, to create, based on your thoughts, maybe a graphic, a visualization, or whatever you want to do. So that's actually quite cool. Obviously, I would have now here a few adjustment prompts. As you can see, text here is missing, but for this video, I guess you get the idea. This is actually quite crazy. So let's finish this video with a quick recap. I hope this video helped you to understand and reduce the fear of starting with Obsidian if you really want to do it, or if you just want to try it out and explore it. So now you should be able to create your own vault with the prompt. Bear in mind, you can always adjust it. Talk with the AI, have your feelings and thought process during this prompt session included, and also include the ideas for what you actually want to use. The second point is to store your vault into your cloud drive if you want to, in order to have access every time, everywhere, without needing the subscription of the Obsidian synchronizing. And the third one is connect your vault to an AI and play around with it. Have your information, your thoughts, your book recaps, whatever you want to store in it, your project, analyzed, read, and also processed for other users. So if you are interested in more videos like this, real life examples, guides, how you can just use AI, connect to different tools, etc., I would highly appreciate if you would subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also if you want to explore and learn new things, follow along in this great journey.